Yo, guys, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Wrestle Realm. My name's Ryan Milkey, joined by my brother from Missouri, popping in the Show Me State. Make sure you follow him, give him a like, subscribe to his channel. So, guys, we're going to be here for real quick because WrestleMania Night 2 starts in 25 minutes from this live stream.
Yeah,
I just wanted to get our quick thoughts out onto the live stream and out into the internet so that we can concentrate on Night 2 and we don't have to worry about all that kind of stuff and get it all kerfuffled. So, I'm going to pull up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up our prediction thing, right? And we're just going to go through the matches that happened last night. Slides. We'll do WrestleMania. There we go. So we're going to go with this one. Jay and Gunther. Jay wins the title last night. Very controversial ending for me. He tapped out. He tapped out Gunther. What did you feel about it?
I haven't heard or seen anything on social media about it, but it almost acted as if he was hurt somehow. That he tapped so fast. I would never think Gunther would ever tap and not as fast as he did. I mean,
well, he's actually tapped out to that same move before. Like, Ilya Dragunov beat him with that move, so it's like Gunther gets beat by that move.
Yeah, but why so fast?
I agree.
It was odd. It was an odd ending for sure.
It was definitely an odd ending. Were you happy with Jay winning? Were you happy with Jay being your World Heavyweight Champion?
No.
Okay. I'm not either. I'm sick of the yeet. I think it's more playing up to the money. The matter of fact that he's making WWE money right now, and as soon as that stops or diminishes, then what are you going to do with him?
I wanted the yeet to get beat for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Well, let's move on because we are literally going to be here real quick tonight. This is going to be the quickest WrestleMania after show you're going to see on the internet. Let's go with it. Jade versus Naomi. What did you think to this one?
What I saw of it, I was not able to watch this whole match, but what I saw of it, I thought it was a pretty good match. I mean, they're pretty equal when it comes to abilities. Mm-hmm. A lot of people shade Jade a little bit and say she's not prepared and everything like that. I think she does okay. So,
okay, it's interesting. I am with the standpoint of the masses or with our friends that say the same kind of things, that Jade isn't ready yet. I definitely think that she's too green. She's definitely well protected in the WWE. I felt like last night was a great match for her and Naomi. I know you were out of the room. You were busy with some errands. I think you came back and the match was over.
Yeah.
TFTV. Appreciate you dropping in, bro. Thank you. This is just a quick conversation about last night's Mania. And then we're going to get out of here and go and enjoy night 2 in our own comfort. I'm happy Jade won here. I just wish that Naomi would be fighting for a title because I feel like she deserves everything that she's been through the last couple of years. I think she deserves a good title shot, and I love the heel turn. I love the heel turn by Naomi. So we will see. I think the true storyline lies with Jade and Bianca. I think that's where that lives.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Yeah. Okay, this was probably the match of the night for me, honestly. El Grande Americano versus Rey Fenix, because it wasn't Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio was injured on Friday Night SmackDown, and it ended up being Rey Fenix, which kind of was a mishmash of a match put together. They are very similar styles, Rey Mysterio and Rey Fenix, as it is. But yeah, I think I pointed out to you, didn't I? This is probably one of the fastest turnarounds from debut to Mania. Like, Fenix debuted in WWE like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And he's already had a Mania match last night with El Grande Americano, which was a fantastic match. And guys, it isn't Chad Gable because we didn't get the unmasking, and he's got an Italian accent. If you hear the intro at the beginning, his vignette video package, that doesn't sound anything like Chad Gable. So I don't know what people are on about.
I don't know.
Weird. It's weird. What did you think of this match? Did you enjoy it?
I did enjoy this match. Kind of saw what was going to happen. Unfortunately, but I mean, there again, he almost beat him. Ray almost won. That would have been amazing. So
it would have, yeah. I love the stuff that Ray does when he runs on the top rope and he just smashes his face and with a kick. It was a good match. And the Luau was correct with his predictions that Americano will be going on a longer storyline with this story. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see where it goes.
One thing that caught me off guard, and I don't know if you caught it, I don't know if anybody else out there caught it, or it's just me that, the novice, but El Americano, like Luchador Wrestling, you don't take your mask off, right?
Mm-hmm.
El Americano tried to take Ray's mask off multiple times during the match. If you're a true lucha, you're not going to do that.
I didn't notice that. Very good point. Guys, if you're new to streaming and you're looking to level up, check out StreamYard and get a $10 discount with this link here.
Yeah.
This is a Wrestle Realms unique StreamYard link. If you want to get $10 discount, click that link and it'll work. Yeah. We appreciate it.
I saw that a couple times last night. He tried to rip his mask off.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to watch that back. I only watched the main event back last night. I need to watch the whole thing back in my own time. Yeah, let's move on. 5 minutes into the stream, fourth match to talk about. LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu. This was brilliant. Jacob Fatu was made out, honestly, to be an absolute star. He looked like $1 million in that ring, and so did LA Knight. The way he beat LA Knight didn't hurt. The way he beat LA Knight didn't hurt LA Knight in the slightest for me. He might have lost his title, but it didn't hurt him. So, still a good one. What did you think of this match?
I liked it. Kind of like you said, it was Jacob Fatu looked very, very good in that match. Like a force to be reckoned with for sure. LA Knight looked good too. But yeah, it was a heck of a match for sure. For sure.
Definitely really was good. And would you like to see it run it back again, or would you like to see maybe would you like to see it run it back again? And my second question who would be your next opponent for Fatu?
Next opponent for Fatu. Braun Breaker loses tonight, and then Jacob Fatu and Braun Breaker.
Okay, yeah, that's a step up. I think that's a step up from Intercontinental Championship to United States. I think that's a step up in respect and all that kind of stuff. I like it. I would say Jacob Fatu versus Solo. I think the Solo's going to get involved at some point. He's going to turn on him. They can never keep it straight with that family, so yeah, it's interesting. I'm going to ask you about it, but I don't even remember watching it. New Day versus War Raiders. New Day won.
Yeah. That's all I got. Yeah, New Day won. Yeah.
Okay, let's move on. Charlotte versus Tiffy. This one was a very sloppy match in the ring.
For both parties.
For both parties, and it was a very sloppy build as well. So it kind of worked that they got a sloppy. I'd like something sloppy from the both of them, but that's a different story for a different stream. Well,
on OnlyFans, folks.
We also found out last night that Tiffany Stratton was born in 1999.
Yeah,
like that's insane.
That makes me feel very old. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. I hear you.
That's the year I graduated high school.
Jeez. Okay. Well, 99 reunion people, if you're out there, comment. Let Charles know where the location is, because no one's reached out.
Yeah.
Would you like to see a rematch between these two, or do you think it's done?
I want it to be done because, like you said, there was no build-up. There was no story behind it. It was just trash talk, and it was like two girls in the schoolyard to me. With more build-up, more story behind it, sure, go ahead and do it again. But otherwise, let it go.
Would you be willing for a year-long story build? Or... I can see Charlotte wanting revenge again next year.
Oh, well, I'm sure. If they build it correctly, yes. Yeah. If they build it right, I don't have an issue with that. But, man, if they just throw something together like a match tonight that's going to happen,
Yeah, interesting. My feelings about Tiffany. I don't think that she's ready to be in the spot that she's in. I don't think that she has had enough experience to run the women's division like she is. We'll see where she goes, though. I think Tiffany's true test lies in beating Nia Jax clean, and she hasn't done that yet. So that's my next story for for Tiffany Stratton with Nia Jax, but we'll see where that goes. Let's move on to the main event, because there's probably quite a lot that we're going to talk about on this one. We're just under 10 minutes, so we'll be here for about 5 more minutes, guys, and then we're going to get out of your hair. So the main event was the triple threat between Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth freaking Rollins. First of all, I want to say the entrances by these guys were fantastic, and Roman Reigns' was diluted enough that I've seen him at WrestleMania 7 years in a row. Main event in WrestleMania 7 years in a row, mind I add. Might even be more. I apologize if that's a wrong statistic, but I'm sure it's 7 years in a row. His entrance wasn't that good. Seth Rollins' entrance was fantastic, and CM Punk absolutely milked the fuck out of the fact that he was main event, and I loved it. Who was your favorite entrance?
I'd have to say Seth Rollins.
Okay,
Really.
yeah, from the bin bags to the light of God.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It really was. And the flamethrower, he come out with a flamethrower. That was badass.
If you kind of look at it, his entrance kind of mirrored the outcome of the match.
Mm-hmm.
Dark to light.
Yeah. So. I like it. So let's talk about the match a little bit, shall we? One of my favorite parts about the match was at one point, CM Punk was down and he was hurt. And Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns both teamed up and looked like they were about to do some old Shield move with the powerbomb onto Seth into the announce table. And Roman Reigns just sucker punched Seth right there and said, yeah, I'm not doing this. And that kicked up the whole like aftermath of the match, really. Without going to the obvious low blows and betrayals, what stood out for you in the match?
Just like that point right there, like you're saying, where it looked like Seth wanted to team up again. And it takes CM out. Everyone knows I'm a CM Punk fan, so
Chicago boy.
Yeah. But yeah, that point, and then just a couple other points where they just kind of the looks they gave each other was kind of like, I'll kill you, and then they went for the other guy. It was, I'm going to stare at you but hit him type thing.
Yeah, so, yeah, I get you.
I like that. And again, that played into the end of it too.
Mm-hmm. And we went into this a little bit skeptical because it was WWE doing a triple threat, and for me, WWE doing a triple threat is lazy because it's not original storytelling booking. You're leaving things out to be able to have this, but by the end of it, I regretted everything I'd said about that because it was one of the best wrestling matches I have seen in, I'd say, 10 years. It was genuinely amazing. I had never popped like that, and we're going to talk about why we popped like that because Paul Heyman. There was a moment Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Roman Reigns and CM Punk were both on either side of the ring. Roman Reigns was in the middle on the floor, and he was handing a chair to one of them, and he slides it to CM Punk. He gets in the ring, says to Roman, "He's my friend. He's my best friend," and then he low blows him. He literally drops to one knee and low blows CM Punk. And we called this on the predictions, so it was pretty insane that we'd called it and it happened. I was gobsmacked. You were backstage with me. You probably never seen me react like that. I was absolutely gone. And then a couple of seconds later, what happens next?
Yeah.
He betrays Roman Reigns, his tribal chief.
Yeah, the next one, And to be honest, you guys called both of them. You didn't call just one. You called 2 chair shots.
Yeah, we did. I think that's a little bit of WWE being a little bit too predictable. It was a very obvious thing. I even called the no contest with the men's tag team over on SmackDown the night before. It just seemed like it was going that way. Too many people involved in the storyline going forward. And then so to end it, I was correct. Leo was correct. CM Punk walked up that ramp with Paul Heyman. We didn't get the witch's cackle, which I was expecting, but there's still time. There's still time for them to be involved in the main event this evening.
Oh yeah.
Do you envisage Seth and Heyman joining Rock and Cena? Because there are rumors that that's what's going to happen. I don't personally live on that tree. I'm not on that island of relevancy. I don't think it's going to happen. What do you say?
The only way I could see that happening, Seth and Paul joining up with The Rock and Travis Scott, don't forget him, he's going to put his 2 cents in too, is if somehow this heel turn for John Cena isn't to be, they throw Seth in there, or he joins, and then John Cena gets mad because he's not getting the limelight, So that's what.
Yeah, I can see that, and
he can turn back, win the championship at the end of the year, and be done. Go out on top.
Yeah, Cena says that if he wins, he's going to leave and run away with the belt. I can't see that happens. If Cena wins, he could go against this new Seth Rollins. He could go against all these people. I don't know where this storyline takes with them. I would like to see this new Seth Rollins go against Cody Rhodes, though, for the title, because I do think that would work. Mm-hmm. I think it would cause some controversy and it would just look good having Paul Heyman there. Yeah. So Yeah, I don't know where we're going to go with this. I'm super hyped for the main event tonight. It's going to be good watching John Cena wrestle for his last ever time. I'm going to be quite emotional. I've got the beers sat to the side, so that's going to be fun. But yeah, anything you want to say about WrestleMania 41 night one before we get out of here?
Out of a 10, I'd probably give it about a 7, and that's because of this match right here.
Yeah, I was going to say, what would you have scored it before the main event? 4?
Out of a 10, maybe a 4, maybe.
Yeah, I was around a 4 before the main event, and then I got to about 7, 8. I'd give it 8 because of my reactions.
Yeah.
It was insane. It really was. I was talking to Charles, literally recording something to camera, and then the next minute, the second low blow happened, and my brain just broke. I didn't know what to think. I didn't know what to say, and I didn't know what to do. I was gobsmacked. It was one of the best things that I'd ever seen on WWE TV. Well done, Triple H. Well done, WWE.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was a well produced piece of art for sure.
Yeah, and for us to already call it and for it to happen, that's never happened like that for me ever. Like, I've been right with predictions before, but to be so right just felt weird. You know, it was like I'd written the script or I'd been given the script and I hadn't. So I just hope it doesn't go the way tonight, like everybody on the internet is talking about. I hope it doesn't do that, because Triple H needs to throw some curveballs and say, this is what you thought, but that's actually not what happened. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. I'll give it. You give it a 7. I'll give it an 8 for being generous. Guys, I think we're going to stick to this format. Real quick live streams after the fact, just giving you our real quick thoughts and just going to get out of here. We don't need to waffle on. We don't need to talk about crap.
Real quick, what are you looking for tonight? What's your top 3 things you need to see tonight?
I don't even know what's on the card. I'm looking forward to this match. AJ versus Logan Paul. I'm a massive Logan Paul fan. I think Logan Paul should win this, and it hurts me to say that because I'm an AJ Styles fan as well. I'm not looking forward to this match at all. I don't care. But Drew needs to win.
How many times have we seen that match? Yeah,
this match I'm looking forward to very, very much. I'm looking forward to people getting speared out of their socks by Bron Breakker, and ultimately Dominic wins and splits up the Judgment Day. I'm looking forward to that. And then obviously I'm looking forward to the main event. The main event's going to be good. The kid in me, the genuine kid in me that's been locked away for a long time, would love John Cena to win this and just whoop Cody's ass, because I can't stand Cody as champion. I think he's boring. I think he's doing the same old crap.
He does the same thing week after week.
Yeah. And it's cookie cutter. Agree, fair ratings. Thank you, TFTV, Ryan. We appreciate it, bro. Thank you for being here as well. I really appreciate it. We've got 7 minutes until Mania Night 2. We are not going to hold you guys any longer. We are going to say our goodbyes. But without further ado, I would just like to say, Charles, thank you for being the brother that you are. Thank you for always giving me the time that you give me. We've been playing Fortnite all day. You've literally been by my side pretty much all day, so I appreciate it. And now we're going to go sit on our own sofas in our own living rooms and talk to each other through Instagram for 3.5 hours about wrestling while we drink beer. Exactly. It's going to be fun.
Yeah,
don't forget.
Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, don't forget to follow Charles, subscribe to Charles, click all the links and all that kind of stuff. Always appreciate it. Tomorrow night is Let's Chat. We're going to be live on Let's Chat tomorrow night. And then we've also got Monday night after WrestleMania. That's going to be super, super juicy, because that's when we're going to see CM Punk probably, and Seth Rollins, and all that stuff's we're going to get answers. So my name's been Ryan. This has been a real quick review of WrestleMania Night 1 over on WrestleRealm. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe down below, tell all your friends, and we will see you in the next one, which will be dropped tomorrow at some point after WrestleMania Night 2. Go and enjoy it. John Cena, I love you. Please win. Bye, guys. Oh, no, I don't want to leave. I want to stay. End stream. I nearly left the studio.